welcome to another edition of Pet Pals. I'm your host, Patty Sarkady, and with me today is the Director of Medicine from Hinsdale Humane Society, Dr. Kristen. We're so happy you're here to join us again.
Thanks for having me today.
And so what are we going to be seeing today on the show?
Yeah, so today we have a beautiful dog named Odetta. She'll be joining us first. And then after that, we have a pair of kitties, Oliver and Theodore. They were actually returned to us when the owner became ill, so we're gonna see them. They've been a resident of our shelter twice now, and we're looking for their forever home. And then finally, we're gonna wrap it up with our two pocket pets. We have a guinea pig and a hamster to show you today. We have some of those at our shelter as well, in addition to the dogs and cats.
And how often do you receive these pocket pets?
So it's becoming, we usually just do dogs and cats, but there has been an increased need in the area recently. There have been a few big hoarding cases, particularly of rabbits, where we have offered to help our local animal control partners kind of relieve the burden that they have caring for all of these animals. So we started off taking six bunnies about 6 months ago from DuPage County Animal Services. And after that, we've just kind of ballooned our program to accepting more, and our adopters have really responded great to it, wanting to adopt and give loving homes to these little guys too.
And are the bunnies from homes, or are they, the bunnies that you see throughout people's yards and they bring them to the control?
So these are domestic rabbits. So these are rabbits that either were from an owner originally, or sometimes they are found as strays, but so they will be roaming loose, but they are domesticated rabbits, not the wild bunnies that you would see roaming around. But yeah, we want to make sure that they get nice, loving homes. So a lot of people get these animals thinking that they're easy pets, but they do require quite a commitment. So we want to make sure that our adopters are aware of that when they take one on board.
That's great. All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing the animals. Thank you for joining us today. If you just stand by, you're going to see the first animal when we come back. Hi, welcome back to Pet Pals. I'm here with Dr. Kristen from the Hinsdale Humane Society. And who is with us today?
This is Odetta. She's a beautiful 7-year-old girl.
She is.
So we think she is a bulldog mix of some sort. That breed kind of the bulldog bully breed all kind of gets lumped into one big group, but it's composed of a lot of different things like pit bulls, bulldogs, but she's kind of got that underbite. We call it a boopy lip at the shelter, so we really tend to gravitate towards those guys with that cute little lip sticking out. But we got her from Chicago Animal Care and Control. She actually came to us with a large mammary mass. So she had a mass on her mammary chain and also a mass on her hip here that we removed shortly after we got her. And I kind of wanted to chat a little bit about spaying and neutering. That is actually the biggest reason why dogs get mammary masses is they aren't spayed, and they go through multiple heat cycles, and all of those hormones actually cause the development of mammary tumors. And unfortunately, hers was cancerous. So we removed it. We got great margins on it, so it's clean. It shouldn't regrow, but there is always a chance with those malignant tumors that they can potentially spread. So spaying and neutering early is the best way to prevent that from happening.
And now did you spay?
We spayed her, yeah. And then we also took off the tumor at the same time. It was just really simple to do those two procedures together. Since they're kind of in the same area there on her belly. As you can see, she's all healed up. I can pet her there.
She's super soft. She is so soft.
And she does not let it slow her down, let me tell you. She is like a bull in a china shop sometimes. She's so sweet. She met all the kids here today and the students, and she did a great job with all of them, but she definitely has not heard that she had cancer. That's not something that she's familiar with in her life, so.
Well, she is full of life and energy. If you are interested in adopting her, please check out the Hinsdale Humane Society website. The screen, as you can see, the phone number is there for you to call. So if we do call and we check the website, you still recommend us coming into your facility?
Yeah, it's kind of a first come, first serve basis right now. We were doing appointments only for a while, but we are open to the public now with masks, of course. So you're able to pop in if you see someone on the website you're interested in. You can fill out your application ahead of time or at the shelter. And then one of our adoption counselors will chat with you and make sure that it's a great fit for for the dog or the cat that you're looking at, or the small animal.
Yes.
And your family.
So are we seeing the small animals next, or are we going to see a cat?
We have 2 kitties next, and then we'll get to the small pocket pets.
All right, sounds great. Yeah. All right, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Pet Pals. We have 2 kittens with us today, and Dr. Kristen's going to talk a little bit about who they are and what we need to know before we adopt them.
Yeah, this is Theodore, and this is Oliver. So they were actually originally adopted from us as kittens, and then their owner unfortunately fell ill and wasn't able to care for them anymore. So we always take our animals back. If anything happens and you aren't able to take care of them anymore, we always want to make sure we get them back and get them to a new home. And so we were happy to take them in. We're sorry for the owner not being able to take care of these 2 beautiful kitties anymore. But again, we're looking for a great new home for them. They are approximately 4 years old, or 7, I believe. I'm sorry, 7 years old, the pair of them. But they're both in great health. That's kind of a nice middle age for cats, where they aren't zooming around at night waking you up anymore, but they're still fun and have lots of life left in them. You know, cats can live to 15 to 20 years old. So, and then Oliver here actually has what's called cerebellar hypoplasia. So when he walks, he has a little bit of an odd gait, so he'll kind of make like jolty movements when he walks. And that's as a result of an infection when he was a kid in the womb, actually. His mom was infected with distemper, so that's usually what causes it, or they're vaccinated when they're pregnant. It doesn't affect him. I was mentioning earlier during the break, Theodore and Oliver kind of rule our cat room, so he does not know that anything is slowing him down. They're kind of in charge of the cat room right now.
And this is Oliver?
This is Theodore, that's Oliver.
Oh, this is Oliver.
Yeah.
So Theodore, did you say that Theodore had a condition?
That's Oliver, that's cerebellar hypoplasia. That's that jolty movement that he has when he walks. Again, it doesn't have any effect on his lifespan or anything. It just kind of affects how he walks, and it's more entertaining, in my opinion.
And they're besties.
They are
no
best
relation.
friends.
They're just besties.
I believe they may have been kittens from the same litter originally, but either way, they've grown up together, and so we do call them a bonded pair, and we want them to be adopted together.
Okay, so if you are interested in adopting a kitten, you will have to take both of these because they are what's called bonded, and so that's really important for the health of the cats. If you are interested, please take a look at the screen. You'll see the phone number, and then also check out their website. And so how often is the website updated?
We update every time we put a new animal up for adoption. It's up there immediately. So if you want to keep an eye on it, everything also gets uploaded to petfinder.com. So if you're looking for something specific, you can always look for that as well and see what's all in the area, not just at our shelter. All
right, if you're thinking about it, please don't waste any more time because these cats will go. If you see anything on the show, please don't hesitate to look at either Pet Finder or the website that you see on the screen. All right, so we'll be back with a couple more pets for you to look at, and we're looking forward to seeing you, so stand by. Hello, welcome back to Pet Pals. We are so excited to have Dr. Kristen here from the Hinsdale Humane Society, and with us we have, is this Cricket?
This is Cricket.
Yes, Cricket. No, it's a guinea pig. I have no experience with a guinea pig. And maybe people at home are interested in getting a guinea pig and they don't know how to take care of it. So can you talk a little bit about who Cricket is and how would we take care of it?
So Cricket is 2 years old. We actually got Cricket from an owner surrender. She will do absolutely anything for parsley. So she only came here today because we promised that we'd give her parsley when she
Is she allowed to eat the stems?
Yes, okay. She can eat it all. So basically they really need lots of free space to roam around. So a lot of people get these pets and keep them in a small cage, but they do require lots of energy or lots of time out and stimulation that way, so that they can explore. They like to burrow. People also tend to put them in those hamster balls, but they actually would prefer to roam themselves and climb. So we don't recommend those. But they're awesome, loving pets. She loves nose scritches. She loves parsley. She loves all kinds of greens, and she's just a happy little girl. She actually shared a banana with one of our staff members' lunches the other day.
Really?
So that was really nice. And she's really cute. When she gets really excited, they kind of do this thing called popcorning, where they pop around and they get all goofy and jumpy in the air. So tons of personality, lots of love they can bring to your family. Less maintenance than a dog or cat, but we still want to make sure that they get the mental stimulation that they need.
And so what about shots? Do they require any vaccines?
So they don't require any vaccines. We do tend to treat them for, they can be treated for fleas. Bunnies and guinea pigs can be treated for fleas and mites. So we tend to do that on intake, but otherwise they don't require any vaccinations. There are specialized vets that take care of them and are extremely knowledgeable. I myself prefer to stick with the dogs and cats, so I would defer to the experts to what they would want if Cricket were to get sick or need any extra care. We would recommend that you see one of those vets.
Now, is Cricket is she a bottomless pit? Will she just continually eat this parsley if I give it to her?
They are kind of like grazers. Yeah, they're kind of like little horses. They'll just kind of graze all day. They like to have lots of options, lots of different green leafy vegetables. But she's not picky, but she definitely does prefer parsley.
She's super cute. And she's not difficult to take care of.
No, you just want to make sure they have a nice clean space to live in and lots of mental stimulation.
Will she let you know if she's hungry, or do you just have a set time when you feed her?
We just keep food out for them, and they tend to sleep and burrow from time to time, and then they'll come out and eat when they're hungry.
Oh, we're such a delight to have you on the show, Cricket. If you're interested in adopting Cricket or any of the animals that you see here on the show, please take a look at the Hinsdale Humane Society website and take a look at the number that you see on the screen. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Pet Pals. I have Dr. Kristen here from the Hinsdale Humane Society, and there is a cute little critter awaiting.
Yeah, this is Imogen. She's a Syrian hamster, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but she was actually born with underdeveloped eyes. She has anophthalmia, and it can actually also cause them to be deaf. So we actually, wanted to take her on as a special case. She's so sweet though and so loving, and she is actually a friend of our humane education person that does our humane education courses with our kids that come to the shelter to learn about animal care. So we just wanted to show off a few of the parts of her enclosure. We have her little sand bath where they like to burrow. She has a whole enclosure with tons of places to hide and snuggle under, and then she also has a fun wheel to exercise. Similar with Cricket, our guinea pig that you just saw, we want to make sure that they have lots of exercise and lots of mental stimulation to be happy and healthy.
And I noticed, I know we can't see it at home, the aquarium was very large to be placed on top of the table here, but it is a big space. So I know growing up when my siblings had hamsters, we always had the small, cute ones that are sold at the store, but you really should be having a larger enclosure.
Yeah, and again, the pet stores want to find homes for their pets, but they aren't the best at educating sometimes, so that's what we're here for, and that's part of why we have Imogen as the Humane Education Ambassador too. We want to make sure kids that are going to get these pets know how to take care of them and make them as happy and healthy as possible.
And if you are available to adopt, we would love for you to adopt one of these amazing animals that have been brought onto the show. But what are some other ways that the community can help support you?
We would love to have you come visit our shelter, spread the word about our space. We have the ability to rent out our one of our rooms if you have a party or you have a business meeting that you want to have. That all helps support our efforts. And then also, of course, we could not do anything without donations from our awesome community. And we take care of all of these pets that you've seen today that have medical needs. They require daily care, obviously, and staff to take care of them. So those monetary donations are crucial to helping us. And we also have a wish list of any items that we need to take care of them on our website as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So please check out the website. Look at the wish list. If you are not able to take an animal on, at least we can still help the Hinsdale Humane Society in other ways. We're
you can foster too.
Oh, and foster.
Yeah, fostering. Yep, absolutely. I have to give a shout out to fostering.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's on the website too.
Yes, absolutely. Short-term fostering, long-term fostering, we need it all. So if you can't have a pet forever, you can always have them for a few weeks and help us get them out of the shelter for a while.
Oh, Dr. Kristen, it was so wonderful to have you on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for watching at home. We're hoping to see you on the next one. Enjoy your day.